Brazos Meadows Parents Day Out. Most of the kids call me Miss Britt or Miss Brittany.
And I'm Jamie Jones. I'm the assistant director here at Brazos Meadows PDO, and most of the kids just call me Miss Jamie.
So normally on our Meet the Teacher night, we have a parent meeting in the sanctuary, but since everything's virtual this year, we wanted to make a video for you that's going to serve as your parent informational meeting. So we wanted to start off with our mask because this is what we will look like every day. We're in our masks, kiddos. This is what you're going to see us in. We might be wearing a different mask on a different day, but pretty much this is what we'll look like. So that you can hear us better for the video, we're going to go ahead and take them off now, though.
All right, so we're going to just cover some basics. We are open Mondays and Wednesdays from 9:30 to 2:30. But we're going to start letting folks in just a little bit before 9:30 because our line is going to take a little bit longer to get through this year with pickup and drop off. So if you'll just get here a few minutes early, get through the line, we're going to show you that in a second. And then also, Midway is releasing a little bit earlier this year, and we have a lot of teachers that have their children in Midway. So we would really appreciate if you can get here right here at 2:30 to get through the line at pickup, and our teachers will be able to get out on time to pick up their own kids from school.
Yes. So checking in and out is going to look very different this year from normal. So we're going to take a quick walk outside and show you what it's going to look like.
All right, we're back. So we're outside here where we're going to do our check-in this year, and it is going to look a little different. You're going to park over here in the parking lot, and then you're going to enter in the right side into our line. Now on the first day and all of the days after that, there are going to be special markers for you guys to follow along in line. They're going to be 6 feet apart so you can socially distance while we're outside. And we're going to follow me real quick, and I'm going to try to show you where our line goes up to our check-in stations. Come on. We'll work our way around here and back this way up to Miss Brittany for our check-in.
All right, so once you get here, we're going to have a symptoms chart for you to refer to make sure nobody in your family that's with you that day is having symptoms. And then we're going to take your temp. You're all set, and then we'll let you in the building. Now we are, as Jamie mentioned, limiting the number of families in at a time so that the hallways don't get overcrowded. Another thing that we're doing is only having one-way traffic in the hallways. And so while you're entering in this door, you'll actually exit in a different door, which we will show you on the first day. But there's going to be lots of signage and lots of people to help you, so don't worry. Let's head back inside now and go over some more basics.
Awesome.
And we're back. So one of the big questions we've gotten is about tuition. Tuition is due the first day of the school month each month. So some days that's the first, some days that's the third. It just depends on how the month falls. Just whatever our first day of school is, that month is when tuition is due, except for September, which is due the first day, August 31st. We do have a sibling discount of $10 per child, and that's been a little bit of confusion, so let me just clear that up. Tuition is $155 per month. So for 2 kids rather than $310 per month, it's $290. So there you go.
There is a certain list of things that we need you to send with your child every day. The first would be their lunch, and as well as a labeled water bottle and plenty of drinks for the day. Please make sure everything that your kiddos bring is labeled. It's especially important right now that we don't have any mix-ups and we keep all of their things separate. They'll also need diapers if they need that, or pull-ups, and then a change of underwear. And then an extra set of clothes. So if you bring a backpack, then all of that stuff can go inside of there, and we'll keep all their things together. For ones and older, they will need a nap mat. And then we do ask this year that you don't bring any toys from home except for maybe like a snuggly blanket, a lovey, something like that if they need it for comfort, just for nap time. But otherwise, we're going to try to avoid taking anything from outside and bringing it in because of the sanitation that we need to do.
Yes. Another thing I want to say is that all of this information is in our student handbook that we emailed you just a few days ago. We're just kind of hitting the high points. All of this is a little more in detail in that student handbook, so we'd love for you to read over that so that you're familiar with all of it. We just wanted to kind of touch on the most frequently asked questions. So something that we get a lot of questions about is what kind of discipline we do up here. we use conscious discipline to help teach the kids proper classroom behavior. And I love conscious discipline because it really focuses on helpful tools to teach the kids how to calm down when they're upset and how to be good little friends, and most importantly, how to keep them safe. So that's what we do. Of course, all of our teachers are just incredibly kind and patient and loving. So no worries there.
That's right. So just a few highlights about how we treat illnesses and specifically COVID. We will go more in depth with this later. We have a lot of material for you guys for more details. But we are a well child facility. So if they have any of the symptoms that I'm about to list off within the previous 24 hours, they're not allowed to come to school for that day. So we're looking at fever, constant cough or congestion, shortness of breath, vomiting and diarrhea, unexplained rash, lice, and if they've taken any fever medication, reducing medication for any reason. So if they need a pain reliever or fever reducer, it's just really good for them to stay home and rest. We want them to be happy here and energetic and having a great day with their friends. And if they need help with that, then it's probably better to keep them home for that day. So the bottom line is, we're just asking you, all of the families here at Brazos PDO, to show the same respect that you guys would want to be given. You wouldn't want another parent's kiddos brought here sick, and we want to do the same thing for all of our families here. So please just don't send them if they're having a hard time. So
yes, our utmost priority is keeping everybody here safe and healthy, and we need your help with that. So we're asking for help. So at the end of the student handbook, I'm going to hold up a few papers here. You're going to find several things. You're going to find the calendar. It's got all our holidays on it. You're also going to find our COVID process map. This explains in detail exactly what we will do under several different situations. So we have a solid game plan, and we will follow that game plan, again, to keep everybody safe and healthy.
And you will get a copy of this, so we don't expect you to read this off the video.
Yes. Another thing we have is the parent contract. This is really important. We need this on the first day of school. So this was in the email that we sent you at the end of the student handbook. We will also have extra copies up here on the first day, but we need this because it lets us know, first of all, that you're familiar with all our policies, that you've received the student handbook and the calendar and all the important information, and it also lets us know, gives us permission whether or not to be able to use your child's pictures for end of year slideshow, Facebook, things like that. The code word for the parent contract is...
That's my drum roll. It's really upsetting.
Yeah. Water buffalo. Water buffalo.
You're gonna need it, so don't forget.
We've got to keep it fun, folks. Okay, last thing, we also need your child's shot record. There's lots of ways you can get that to us. Your doctor can fax it to us, 254-420-1642. You or your doctor can email it to us, PDO, as in Parents Day Out, at brazosmeadows.org, or you can bring it with you the first day. So those are three options. Last and super important, when you registered online, you gave us your basic information, which is pretty well everything on the front of this form, and we filled that in for you. However, there is a back of the form that also contains very important information that we do not yet have from you. And we absolutely have to have this in order for your child to attend the first day. We want everybody here, so don't forget to bring it. We emailed this form to you. You can scan it and email it back to us. You can bring it the first day, or we'll have a day, let's see, Wednesday, August 26th from 9 to 2, in which you may come here and fill it out in person. Of course, we would ask that you have a temperature check and wear a face mask if you come up here, but we've got to make sure that we have the back of the registration form, which is like medical waiver, emergency contact, very important things that we need to know. So I think that we've covered pretty much everything.
I think so.
Okay.
Got all the info.
We've got our email address, our phone number, it's all on our website. I'll give our phone number to you quickly, 254-709-5433. For questions, call, text, email. We're here. We're excited getting ready for the school year. So what's the first day, Miss Jamie?
August 31st.
We'll see you then. Bye.